Argentina has canceled a friendly soccer match against Israel. The South American side has been under pressure to call off the game set for Saturday in Jerusalem. It would have been its final World Cup warm-up. But it's an interesting story about far more than soccer, and Derek Stoffel's in Tel Aviv to tell us more about why the match was scrapped. Morning, Derek.
Good morning, Heather. Well, of course, football is huge here. Soccer, huge, with many fans on the Israeli side, the Palestinian side. And so when it was announced that the Argentinians, with their star Lionel Messi, were going to play in Israel, the Israeli fans celebrated. But the Palestinians pretty quickly launched a campaign to try to scrap the game. They urged people to burn the jerseys of Lionel Messi if he played the game. They burnt the Argentinian flags. There are a couple of reasons for that. The first is that the game was supposed to be in Haifa, the Israeli city of Haifa, but then it was moved to Jerusalem. And as you well know, that there are lots of tensions over the issue of Jerusalem, certainly after the Americans moved their embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. The Palestinians, of course, consider East Jerusalem as the capital of a future state. And then there's the recent events in Gaza, the fact that the Israelis have killed more than 120 Palestinians during 2 months of protests near the border fence. That's enraged the Palestinians as well. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu got involved. He phoned the Argentinian president yesterday, tried to urge him to keep the game going, but that did not succeed. We heard from the Israeli embassy that the game has been called off because of unspecified security threats surrounding Lionel Messi.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so the reaction to this, you mentioned the flag burning, the jersey burning at the time, but since the cancellation, what has happened then?
Well, certainly, Heather, celebrations from Palestinians in Gaza and in the occupied West Bank. That's where we heard from the head of the Palestinian Football Association, who said this is a red card against Israel. But of course, a very angry reaction from the Israelis. We've heard on Twitter from Avigdor Lieberman. He is the defense minister for Israel, and he tweeted that it's a shame that Argentina's football nobility did not withstand pressure from Israel-hating inciters. And the head of the Israeli sports ministry went on the local radio here this morning, and he likened the cancellation of the game to a terrorist attack. So football, soccer, just the latest example of really how polarized this divided region is, Heather.
Very interesting, Derek, and thank you very much for it. Derek Stoffel there in Tel Aviv with that